Hi, how are y'all? My name is Nash, and I am from Monroe, Louisiana. And for the last several years, I've worked closely with a homeless shelter in Monroe, and they're called the Renewal Center. And so I'm building a website for the Renewal Center, and we want to be kind of the central hub of information, not only on what we do, but also on finding services for those who are homeless or just those who are in need of any type. And so here we have the homepage where we kind of go over just some of our mission and some of the employees can put up pictures of some of the stuff going on. We go over our focus, and then we can also, the employees can put in like some events and things that are going on maybe this week or this month, and basically just trying to give a lot of information just of what we do and how we do it. And then we go over our approach as well. We also have, so we have two kind of main focuses for this website. We have helping those in need, and then also kind of giving information on volunteers and how to donate and everything. So this page here, we have a Google Maps that is loading. Go to this page. Basically, so this is the Get Help page. So if you are in need, if you're homeless or are any type of financial need, we have a set of locations, basically, of areas that you can allow you to get help. And so you can click on any of these locations, and it gives you, say, life choices. It gives you the hours that they're open, and you can either click on their website to get more information about them, or you can click on their address, and it will take you, if you're on the computer, it'll take you to the Google Maps website, or it'll take you directly to the app if you are on your phone. So you can go and click on any of these locations, and then you can filter through your needs. Say you're homeless and you need overnight, you can filter through, and it will filter through those locations. You can also stack those filters, so if you need overnights and, say, mental health and financial assistance, it'll just give you those three, or all those, and vocational training. And then so that this will allow those in need to give them a central hub finding that information and getting all the help that they need. We also have a current needs page, basically talking about donations, and we have a list here of products that people can donate, and that can be updated by the employees of the Renewal Center. And then we basically information on when they can drop it off, how they can drop it off, and then they can also go directly to our Amazon wish list and just buy them directly off of there and send them. And then finally, we also have our how you can help, and basically just giving information of how you can volunteer, or we also give a breakdown of our donations and how where our donations come from, and basically going over that we are a 100% privately funded shelter. And I made it very easy for someone to be able to donate. So you just click here, and you are given a token, and it takes you directly to our PayPal page. That was definitely something I had to overcome. PayPal requires you to have tokens, and so trying to talk back and forth with PayPal was a difficult thing. So down here we've got a little login hidden down in the footer. So if you are an employee of the shelter, you can come here and you can log in, and you can come in and add events. So come in, choose your picture, and this will update on the home page. So just add something in there, and then we'll add it in here, and it will immediately update our home page and add an event, or you can add in more images to this to to our homepage as well. You can also come in, click on it, and it will auto-populate, and you can edit that information or delete it. So immediately take it off the website. We also have current needs, so you can come in and say you need, you don't just want blankets, you want blue blankets. So add that in, we'll add that to our directly to our current needs page, and you can get rid of those in case you don't need that product anymore. And then finally we have our locations. So you can come in and add a location as a so basically say Salvation Army, and you can search. I've used the Google Places API in order to auto-populate, so you don't have to. It's not really difficult to try and find that location in case you don't directly have that address up. So you can look up, Salvation Army, Monroe, LA, and you can just click on it and bring that up for you. You can add their website and any services that they might have, and then that will again update the Get Help page. One of the biggest issues with passwords and users and everything that I'm sure everybody has dealt with at one point or another is forgetting your passwords. So I have built in a forgot your password. So if you forget your password, you can put in your email and submit, and a little thing will pop up. Basically, check your email for a link to reset your password, and that will get an email from the shelter, and you can basically just directly go and reset your password. I went through, used Gmail's SMTP and Django backend rest off to accomplish that. So you can go in and reset your password, take you back to the homepage here. So basically we want to be the central hub of those in need in the Monroe area. So,
nice job.
Nice, great stuff.
Can you donate $100 and prove that your PayPal?
You give me your card information?
Yes.
Absolutely.
How was it working with PayPal and reading their documentation? Was it easy to research, hard to research?
It was their documentation was decent. It was just kind of trying to figure out how to get their token and talking back and forth. That was a little difficult. The big issue that I kind of had with documentation was the documentation on the React package I used for my Google Maps. That was, there's 160,000 downloads a week, and there's a tiny little documentation about that big, and it doesn't give you hardly information. So I had to do a lot of, on top of the package that I used for this, I had to do a lot of, I had to add on to that a lot because it didn't give me like this info window functionality, or didn't give me actual pins. So it basically, it was very difficult. There wasn't documentation on, a lot of documentation on it, and there wasn't a lot on the internet at least that I could find. So I had to do a lot of, get real creative on trying to get the functionality that I wanted with that. But
Awesome.
That was, the documentation was much worse than the PayPal. They handle that a lot better. So one of the big, I've gotten this question before. Homeless people, it may be, how are they accessing this? Through government programs, just about every homeless person has a cell phone, and so I've created this to be, predominantly used on a cell phone. So this scales to, be easily used with, on the cell phone, and I built out a hamburger menu and everything, so just make everything a little easier to handle just on a phone.
What's the next thing you would add to this app?
One of the things I thought about was being able for someone in need being able to just schedule a meeting with one of the employees. I would like to implement that, just make it a little easier.
is the Renewal Center going to be using this site?
Yes, they will.
Awesome. This is great.
Out of all the technologies you use, which one are you most interested in learning more about?
Let's see. Probably, I would say definitely the email and password resets like that. Like working with back end, sending out emails and sending out basically. I really enjoy working with the back end and just trying to work with and seeing how outside like Gmail works with Django and how you can implement that. I really enjoyed that. I'll look into that more.
Any more questions? Perfect.